BoxingVoice.com live with Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Gary Russell Jr. How's it feel to be on the East Coast, man? Finally bringing some of that speed over this way to the East Coast for your fans over here.
It feels good, man. It's the first time I got to fight on, like you say, on the East Coast. I got an opportunity to bring a lot of family. You know, some of my family members able to come out to this fight. It felt good. It felt good. I feel the support. You feel the love. You know, and just to showcase my talent here is just it's great for me.
Speaking of showcase, I mean, this is your 24th fight, and like Farhad said earlier, you hear this all the time, but you have to take it as a compliment simply because people like us see the skill, we see the speed, we see the patience in the ring. We're pegging you as the next great thing, but we need that barometer fight. You had numerous things lined up, talks with Juanma, Ponce de Leon, you wanted Abner Mares. I spoke to Sam Watkins today. He reassured me that this year is your year. You're getting something big. Can you give us a hint on what that may be?
I mean, like I say, we're already the mandatory for the WBO world title with Salido. We would love to get an opportunity to compete with, like I say, the Abner Mares or the Johnny Gonzalez. As you can see, the fight was already offered to Johnny Gonzalez, which he turned down. You know, so it's not as if I'm just not trying to fight these level of fighters. You know, sometimes them level of fighters just don't want to fight me.
Now, one time we had you on the radio show and you mentioned Salido, you mentioned them just now. It has to be a fight that you know it's going to be difficult to make because of the Cold War with Golden Boy and Top Rank. I know you're not signed to Golden Boy, but you work with Golden Boy. All your fights have been on Golden Boy cards. How do you expect Al Haymon to make that happen?
That's a good question. I have a tremendous amount of faith and belief in the relationship that I have with Al Haymon and also the relationship that we have with Golden Boy. So I leave it up to them. It's my job just to continue to prepare and be ready to exploit these guys that's supposed to be the best.
Now, speaking of Al Haymon, as of late, we've seen that he's putting all his fighters in the ring. Tough. It's do or die. Fernando Guerrero was in with Peter Quillen. Lara was in with Austin Trout. Gomez is in there with Arnett. This year may be your year to be in there with another fighter on your level. Are you excited for that? Is this something that you crave to prove to the fans that you are the goods?
To a certain extent. The reason why is because I've never been someone that just want to just throw things in people's face. But I honestly feel as though that I'm the best thing in my division. I can't wait to do it, and hopefully when I do it, my fans will be excited and they would like to watch it, and all accolades go to me.
All right. Because your career has gone the way that it's gone, you're 24-0 at this point, the comparison that's brought up is with Adrian Broner. Now, Adrian Broner was rushed, some may say, because he faced Marcos Maidana, a fight that maybe he wasn't ready for. Maybe he wasn't ready for that weight. Do you think that by the route that you're choosing to take is the safer route and not only the more intelligent route to do things at a normal pace instead of jumping so many, steps ahead of yourself?
I can only speak on me. As far as Adrian Broner, the career, the path that he chose is the path that he chose. We all got to carry our own cross. This is just the path that me and my team has set out to choose. We have a game plan, and we stuck to it. We want to get to maybe 23, 24-0 before we compete for a world title. What a lot of fans don't understand is the fact that this is a career. This isn't just something that we're doing. This is how these fighters feed their families. This is our way of life. This is our food supply, everything. So you definitely want to cross your T's and dot your I's, because ultimately my job is to provide for me, my family, and the ones around me that truly carry this burden with me. So we never want to make foolish mistakes, because it doesn't only affect me, it affects everyone around me in my circle. So we want to take our time, and this is where we're at. Now we're ready. And when I whoop ass, we're going to whoop ass together.
I guess the last question would be, how did your hand fare up in tonight's event? You used it a lot. You got the knockout. Are we going to see a healthy Gary Russell for 2014?
Most definitely. God willing, most definitely.
All right, well, you could just let all your fans know where to follow you on any social media that you may have.
Well, you can definitely follow me on Instagram at Mr. Gary Russell Jr. And we ready, man. I can't wait. I can't wait.
All right, well, thank you very much.